Okay, we're at the second round of the CJGA Junior Spring Classic. The CJGA is the Canadian Junior Golf Association and is the leading junior tour in Canada. We're on the first tee of Crooked Cat at Orange County National. The course is playing about 6,950 yards. Much better conditions today. Sunny, some light fluffy clouds. Angelo's teeing off in the 1:03 p.m. group. Shot a 78 yesterday. Started off 1 under par after 4 holes, and then the rain opened up, caused a lot of grief to a lot of players. Angelo's just about to tee off right now. They're playing in foursomes today. And Angelo's got the anchor, teeing off last.
Okay, so before we get completely tuned into the round, I want to point out a couple things. So firstly, this is not a highlight video, it is a full tournament round video, so you are going to see bad shots, and hopefully what I want you guys to achieve from looking at these bad shots is to see how well I bounce back, and maybe how you should try and bounce back after having a bad hole or 2 or 3. In my case, it was probably around 3 holes. So hopefully you can learn that. But also I want you to be aware that my dad may be a little tough on me on the first couple holes of commentary, and it's part of the journey of becoming a great person in general. You have to have people that are hard on you in order to achieve success in life. So I know that he may sound quite hard on me and quite mean at sometimes, but that's all taken not lightly, but taken into respect, saying that I did not play very well, and he just wants the best interest in me and for me, so he just was sharing his thoughts, so hopefully that you guys can improve as well, because he knows that a lot of the things that I might do, people out there do as well. So hope it's all a good learning experience for you guys, and just keep those things in mind. So just keep in mind that there are going to be bad shots in it, so don't expect every single shot to be perfect, because nobody ever hits perfect shots every single time. And my dad is hard on me, but he also gives me praise when I deserve praise, so keep that in mind as well. But you won't see the praise until later on in the round. But other than that, have a good day and hope you enjoyed this video.
On the tee from Canada, Angelo, Giantsopoulos.
Okay, here we go, let the games begin. He's looking strong in the practice range. Had a great session. Did a lot of putting today. He's looking good. He's ready to fire. And he's pulled that tee shot in the left fairway, probably leading to a layup for the second shot, but the pin is accessible in the front left part of the green. Second shot here in the first hole, par 5. After pulling his drive left off the tee, he's actually pulled it far enough left that doesn't have to contend with the tree in the middle of the fairway. Actually has a shot that you can put it through the trees right over there. Through and above those trees. Angelo plays with a bit of a draw, so should be able to get this kind of towards the green, towards the front of the green. Seems like everybody's waiting for the green to clear, so we'll tune back in 1 sec once the green is clear. Angelo's up, lining up a shot. Must have a good lie for him to be able to go with this shot. Just got to take a nice swing, stay down on the ball. Yeah, looked like it came out okay. I think he likes it. Third shot coming up. First hole, par 5. Excellent layup with his rescue on the second shot, leaping about 40 yards short of the green. There's a pin just in the front porch of the green, very attackable from this angle. Should give it a good chance to get close and save himself a birdie, or at least have a birdie putt. There's the flag right over there, and he's winding up. A little bit too delicate, just a little bit short on the fringe. Still a reasonable chance for a birdie putt or a chip. Angelo's birdie putt coming up, or chip. He's elected to putt this one from just off the green. It's probably got about 15 feet. Should be able to give it a good chance if he's got the proper weight. Nope. Well short. Par putt coming up here for Angelo. After leaving his putt short from the fringe. Probably should have chosen to go with the wedge. Type of shot that most pros would have taken a little wedge, bumped and run right up to the cup. Bogey. Second hole, par 4. Here, a crooked cat. Dog leg left to right. Playing about 440 yards. And just pull out his driver. He's played this hole well during the practice rounds and during the first round. Seems to suit his eye nicely. Hooked his drive a little bit left. Should be okay. Third shot coming up, second hole, par 4. Pin high, just off the green on the right hand side. Fairly routine chip shot. He's already seen 2 players hit their shots this way, so he has the feel for the speed, the line, and he's chunked his shot. Angelo's surely not putting on a wedge display so far today. Hitting 2 wedges very, very short. Not hitting a wedge when he should have hit a wedge. Par putt coming up. He's had the benefit of 2 rolls from 2 of his partners towards the hole, so he knows the line, knows the speed. Has to execute. Pick the line, roll it in. Just gotta be careful not to decel on the follow through. That usually leads to disaster. Nope. Another bogey. Great way to start. Back-to-back bogeys. Tee shot coming up on the third hole, par 4. Right to left, 2 over par after 2 holes, having only hit 1 good shot through 2 holes. He's staring at it, and he's hit it into the trees and maybe through the trees. He might actually be okay. He might actually be okay, but it'll depend on the light. So we got the second shot coming up on the third hole. That's only the second time that Angelo swung with conviction through the first 3 holes. Second shot on the first hole, par 5, was a very nice, confident swing. Everything else between the first tee shot and the end of the second hole was not playing with much confidence. This drive was very good. He got it through the trees. He's got a straightforward chip shot. Pins very accessible right in the front apron. Seems like the pins were set up today to let the boys score. Here comes his chip shot. Short again, just barely on the fringe, just barely on the green, right there. His distance control is terrible with his wedges. Angelo's birdie putt coming up on number 3. One of his playing partners just gave him a pretty decent read of the green. Seems like it's pretty straight, little uphill. No, pushed it right. Finally got a par on the scorecard. He's played 3 holes, only has 2 good shots. His wedge play has been atrocious. Distance control with his wedges, not very good at all. Off to the 4th hole. 4th hole, par 5 straight away. A little downwind. Should give the players a little extra distance on the tee shot. 2 over par after 3 holes. Also only 2 good shots after 3 holes. Let's see what happens on this hole now. Good looking, nice swing. 3rd good shot of the day on the 4th hole. 2nd shot coming up on the 4th hole, par 5. Angelo probably has 220 yards, 210 yards into the pin here after a nice drive, probably 300 yards. He's pulled out an iron. This is going to the fat part of the green, not challenging the pin on the back right. Oh, he's cut it way right. Yeah, it should be okay for a chip shot, but surely not what he was looking to do. 3rd shot coming up for Angelo. Tried to play a cut on the 2nd shot. Didn't give it enough left, so lost it a bit right. Pin high. The slope of the rough's going to help pop this up. Should be able to land it softly somewhere around the pin. Still looking to give himself a good read for a birdie putt. Landed at about pin highs, probably from this angle. I'm guessing probably about 10 feet from the pin. Let's go see. Birdie putt coming up on number 4. Not a bad chip shot. From just pin high to the right side of the green, leaving him a fairly straightforward routine birdie putt from about 10 feet. The pros will make this putt about 5 out of 10 times, 50% of the time. Let's see what Angelo's going to do over here. Looks like he's got it lined up. Oh. Lipped it out, left edge. Not a bad roll. Should be a straightforward tap in for par. Par putt coming up now. Looking to get the par train going. After an opening 2 bogeys, this putt to make it 2 pars in a row. Just barely snuck it in. Tee shot coming up on 5th hole, par 4. Little left to right. Don't want to cut the corner, no need to cut the corner, just aim for the 150. Hit her about 280 yards, and you're in primo position to attack the green. He likes it. It's a good swing. Seems like he's got some of the cobwebs out of his game. Swinging much better the last hole and a half. Second shot coming up. Par 4, 5th hole. Right in the middle of the fairway. Pin right in the middle of the green. Very attackable. Wind against their face. Definitely needs an extra club on this shot. Looks good. Oh, looks good. Nice shot. Just over the pin on the green. Add another good shot to the scorecard. Birdie putt coming up. 5th hole, par 4. After a nice approach shot. Nice draw into the green, just over the pin. That's probably 12 feet, 15 feet to the cup. And he not only missed it, he left himself a 6-footer coming back. You gotta respect those downhill putts. They can get away from you. Sometimes the plan is just to get it close to the hole and look for your next opportunity. Here comes the par putt. Saves the par. Continues with the par train. 3 over par. Oh, sorry, 2 over par after 5 holes.